Good day everyone and welcome back to our channel. Once again, I'm your Kuya Doc Ads, and in this video we're gonna talk about how to solve age problems. But before we continue, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and watch our previous videos. Don't forget to like them also and share with your friends. So let's get started. Let's start with number 1. Nemnem's age is 12 less than 4 times Zephy's age. The sum of their ages is 38. How old is each? In this kind of problem, we were asked to find the ages of Nemnem and Zephy. The first step that we have to do in order for us to solve any kind of word problems is to identify what is being asked. So that's the first step. Now that we have already identified and determined what is being asked, let's look for the supporting details. Here we have several supporting details. Whenever I do problem solving, I always make use of the table. So this is a very powerful tool, the table, wherein we can write any statements that can help us solve the problem. So here we have Nemnem and then Zephy. And then we will be looking for their corresponding age or ages. Now we have here Nemnem's age is 12 less than 4 times Zephy's age. So let's denote Zephy's age as X. And then here we have 12 less than 4 times Zephy's age. So we will multiply Zephy's age by 4 and then we subtract 12. Take note that whenever you see 12 less than, meaning to say 12 is to be subtracted from 4 times Zephy's age. So here we have now our expressions. Now let's read further. The sum of their ages is 38, meaning to say if we're going to add this and this one, we are going to have 38. So let's add them together. So we have 4x minus 12 plus x. So here we have Nemnem's age. So let's denote this as n. And then this is Zephy's age. So n plus z equals 38. If we're going to add them together, we will get this kind of equation. This is the equation that we're going to evaluate. Take note that when you read the word is, will be, was, were, these denote equality, meaning there is an equation that we have to solve. Meaning to say, Nemnem's age is equal to 12 less than 4 times Zephy's age. Okay? So let's try to solve this. So we will get 4x minus 12 plus x equals 38. And then we go further. 4x plus x is 5x minus 12 equals 38. Moving forward, 5x equals 38 plus 12. And 5x is equal to 50. Divide both sides by 5. And x is equal to 10. And x, as we know, that is the age of Zephy. Now let's solve for the age of Nemnem. According to our table, 4x minus 12 is the age of Nemnem. Then we will substitute the value of x, which is 10, minus 12. That gives us 40 minus 12 is equal to 28. Meaning to say, the age of Nemnem is 28. And then let's check if our answer is correct by using this sentence. The sum of their ages is 38. If we're going to add these two, that would be equal to 38. So 28 plus 10 is 38. And 38 equals 38, meaning to say our solution is correct and our answer is correct. Now let's have another example. Elijah's age 4 years ago was 2 years more than one half of his present age. How old is Elijah now? So in this particular instance, we have only one subject who is Elijah. And the first step that we have to do, as we discussed in the previous example, we have to determine what is being asked. So we are asked to determine the present age of Elijah. We are going to look for Elijah's age. So let's make a table. And in this table, we have only one name, that is Elijah. But we have several time. Here we have now. This is the age of Elijah now. Age an age now, and then 2 years, 4 years ago. So we have now age. So this is also an age of Elijah 4 years ago. When we read the word ago, meaning we are going to subtract the number of years ago. So meaning we have to subtract the number of years ago. Therefore, in this instance, we note that x is the present age of Elijah and x minus 4. That was the age of Elijah 4 years ago. Now we have a situation wherein we can see the word was. And we know that when we read the word was, is, will be, that denotes equality. So the age of Elijah 4 years ago is denoted by x minus 4. Was, let's use equals, 2 years more than one half of this present age. And his present age is x, one half of that. So let's divide it by 2. Then we add 2 because 2 years more than one half of his present age. If you're not fond of solving fractions, I have a tip for you. Just multiply the entire equation by 2 to get rid of the fraction because solving fraction really takes a lot of our time. So multiplying this by 2, we will get 2x minus 8 equals, then we will just cancel the denominator. That's the reason why we multiply everything by 2. So we have x plus 4. Then we get 2x minus x, then 4 plus 8, then x is equal to 12. Therefore, the age of Elijah is 12 years old. So we will check if our answer is correct by substituting the value of x to our equation. X minus 4 is equal to x divided by 2 plus 2. So the value of x is 12. 12 minus 4 is equal to 12 divided by 2 plus 2. Then we will get 8 is equal to 6 plus 2, and 8 is equal to 8. Let's proceed with the third example. In our problem number 3, Elisha is now 15 years younger than Sia. In 6 years, Sia will be twice as old as Elisha will be then. Calculate their present ages. So our task here is to calculate the ages of Sia and Elisha, their present ages. So let's create a table. Here we have Elisha and Sia. Then we have their present age or now. And then we have to determine in 6 years. According to our problem, Elisha is now 15 years younger than Sia. So we have here, the age of Sia is X. And then Elisha is 15 years younger, meaning we have to subtract 15 years from the age of Sia. And then in 6 years, so before we read this next phrase, let's try to add 6 here, no? So we have x minus 15 plus 6, that is x minus 9. And then we have x plus 6. Let's continue reading. Sia will be twice as old as Elisha will be then. So let's consider x plus 6. This is the age of Sia will be. So we have the word will be, meaning there is an equality. Will be twice as old as Elisha will be then. So that's x minus 9. Okay, so let's continue. X plus 6. Then we have to distribute 2x minus 18. Then we solve. So we have 2x minus x equals 18 plus 6. So we have 24 is equal to x. And therefore, this is the present age of Sia, 24 years old. And of course, the age of Elisha will be 24 minus 15. So the age of Sia is 24. And the age of Elisha is 24 minus 15. That is equivalent to 9. Let's try to check if our answer is correct. So let's use our equation. X plus 6 equals 2 times the quantity x minus 9, and substitute the value of x. So we have 24 plus 6 equals 2 times 24 minus 9. So we have 30 equals 2 times 15. 30 equals 30, and our answer is correct. Therefore, the age of Elisha is 9 and the age of Sia is 24. Let us continue with example number 4. Ad's father is 3 times as old as Ad is. 5 years ago, his father was 5 times as old as Ad's was then. How old is Ad's and how old is his father? In this example, we will start with determining what is being asked, and we know that we are asked to find the ages of Ad's and his father. So let's solve. Let's create a table. Ad's and father. And then this is now. And then we have 5 years ago. So in order for us to plot 5 years ago in our table, we have to 5 years ago, we are going to subtract 5 from the ages of both father and Ads. So since we have here Ads' father is 3 times as old as Ad is, so let's consider Ads' age as X, and we have 3X for Ads' father. And then 5 years ago, so we will subtract 5 from both ages, 3X minus 5. And then let's continue reading. 5 years ago, his father was 5 times as old as Ads was then, meaning we will be using the ages 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, his father was 5 times. His father 5 years ago is 3x minus 5. And we have was, meaning we will be having an equation 5 times as old as Ads was then. So let's multiply the age of Ads by 5, x minus 5. And then we have now our equation. So what we're going to do here is we solve for x for us to identify the ages of Ads and his father. So let's solve. We have 3x minus 5 is equal to 5x minus 25. And then let's isolate the x. So we will have 5x minus 3x is equal to negative 5 plus 25. Then we have 2x equals 20. Then divide both sides by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 10. And this is now the age of Ads. Ads' present age is 10 and his father is 30 years old. Now let's check if our answer is correct. We will be using this equation just to check if our answer is correct. So we have determined already the value of x, which is Ad's age, and we multiply this by 3, so 30. The age of father is 30 and the age of Ad is 10. So 5 years ago, Ads was 5 and his father was 25. Now let's check using our equation. So we have 3x minus 5 is equal to 5 times quantity x minus 5. And we replace all x's by 10. So we have 3 times 10 minus 5 equals 5 times 10 minus 5. And we solve for the equation. We will have 30 minus 5 is equal to 50 minus 25. So we will have 25 is equal to 25. And we solve our equation. Therefore, the ages of Ads and his father is 10 and 30. Let's try to have our last example. And in this example, we have this problem. Janelle is half as old as Roman, while Jane is 11 years older than Janelle. if half of Roman's age 4 years from now will be 9 years less than the sum of half Jane's age 4 years from now and Janelle's present age, find the sum of their ages. Here, what we were asked is to find the sum of their ages, meaning we have to get first their corresponding ages and eventually we add them together for us to solve the problem. So let's use our table. This problem is different from the previous four examples that we had because in this example we have three different names. We have Janelle, we have Roman, and we have Jane. So let's have the now or the present. And then we have here 4 years from now. What we're going to do is to supply the necessary information to our table from our problem. In the first sentence, Janelle is half as old as Roman. So if we're going to analyze this phrase, Janelle is half as old as Roman while Jane is 11 years older than Janelle. So we may use Roman as X and Janelle is half of X or X over 2. And Jane is 11 years older than Janelle. So we will get X over 2 plus 11 because Jane is 11 years older than Janelle. And 4 years from now, we just have to add 4 and then X over 2 plus 15. Now let's continue reading. If half of Roman's age 4 years from now, let's get Roman's age. What is Roman's age? Half of it, that's X plus 4. Then we divide that by 2. Will be 9 years less than the sum of half of Jane's age 4 years from now. So let's get Jane's age 4 years from now. That is X over 2 plus 15. Then we have to get the half of that. So we will divide that by 2. And then sum of Jane's age 4 years from now and Janelle's present age, which is X over 2. And then we will subtract 9. So this is our equation, which is a little bit complicated. But if you are not fond of solving with fractions, so let's multiply everything by 2 because as you can see, we have a denominator which is 2. So we will multiply everything by 2. After multiplying, we will get x plus 4 equals x over 2 plus 15 plus x minus 18. Okay, now we have still another 2. So we can multiply again the entire, we can multiply again the entire equation by 2. So let's multiply the equation again by 2. So finally, we will get 2x plus 8 equals x plus 30 plus 2x minus 36. And then let's solve combine similar terms. So we will get 2x equals 3x. Then 30 and 36 minus 8 minus 6. Okay. So we will get 3x so we will get x is equal to 8 plus 6, that is x is equal to 14. Therefore, the age of Roman is 14. So, Roman is currently 14 years old. Now, let's solve. If Janelle is x over 2, therefore, Janelle's age is 7. And Jane is 7 plus 11, so Jane's age is 18. So 4 years from now, the age of Roman will be 18, Janelle will be 11, and Jane will be 22. But we're not yet done with our problem because the problem asks us to find the sum of their ages. Therefore, if we're going to add their present ages, so we will get 7 plus 14 plus 18. And the final answer will be 7 plus 14 plus 18. That gives us 39. And this is the final answer. And I hope you learned something from our video, and if you want some more, just type your requested video on the comment section below. Do not forget to subscribe and watch our previous video, and don't forget to like this video and share with your friends. Once again, I am your Kuya Doc Ads. Thank you for watching.